Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. You're tuned in here in INCRadio Virginia Satellite Studio. Welcome to our show. By the way, I'm Sister Lucy Ancheta from the local congregation of Charlotte, North Carolina. I welcome you all, and we are so excited to have this episode for you. And of course, I'm not by myself now. I have a good, awesome brother that will be introducing himself.
Hello, I'm Brother Andrew Wynn from the local congregation of High Point. Good afternoon, good evening, and magandang umaga po. What we're going to be talking about today is when planning an activity, you'll need to keep in mind the 6 W's: what, when, where, who, with what resources, and why. The most important of an activity plan is deciding who will do the different tasks. Sharing tasks between many brethren involves creating a great sense of we did it together in unity. With God's help, in the Church of Christ, we are one and united as this is pleasing to our Almighty God. Today, we'll have an inspiring discussion on the joy that we all felt during Family Bonding Day and how it continues to strengthen our family. Sister Lucy?
Yes, thank you so much for gracing the show and, of course, explaining the topics that we will have today. And we'll not go further. We would like to introduce our guest. And we have one interesting sister who has been graciously giving it to our show. And please introduce yourself, Sister Marta.
Hi, I'm Sister Marta from the local congregation of Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm a CWS teacher, head secretary, and local chronicler. So thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Marta. And you're always welcome to join us anytime. And another sister that always been with us, and always I see her whenever we have activities. Please introduce yourself more, Sister Priscilla.
Hello, good morning. I'm Sister Priscilla Jackson from local congregation of Huntsville, Alabama. I'm a finance officer and a scan officer in our local congregation.
All right. Thank you so much, Sister Priscilla. And will not take long. And we have some photos that we have to show. These are photos from the uh, United Unity Games. I mean, United. We're all united. Unity Games that happened last 2 weeks or 1 week ago. And since our topic is Unity Games behind the scene part two. So if you don't mind, our brother in the Philippines, Tech, can you please show all the photos?
I look forward to seeing these photos.
Yes, I know everyone is looking forward to see the photos that we have compiled. So it will be played. So we can see there the picture of local of High Point who had been awarded for the Unity Award, and that's awesome, and that's really portrayed a lot of things that it happened that day. So this is the when everyone just came in to check in, registered, and you see the sister who are checking their names against the one that they registered, and we see different local congregation that came in. So we'll do the next picture. So
That to me looks like the children's worship service leading us in the national anthem. Sister Marta, can you tell us about how that went, how that happened?
Yes, so we had a chat that we put together, and they wanted to get different children from different congregations to participate. And you can see we had a great turnout. And even the children that couldn't sing were still participating, just moving their mouths, joining in with the other children. That was led by Sister Genesis and some of the other teachers. So it was really nice.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Our brethren behind the scene working hard to put a show like this. And can we see the next slide, please, of photos? Oh, our congregation. Thank you so much. And see how happy they are. They're waving their hands. And next is the GWS or Group Worship Service Columbia, and they won a Unity Award also. Oh, there you go, Sister Priscilla. You have your congregation, Huntsville. And the Norfolk, wow, it really like actively showing their stuff there. And again, we're showing how the behind the scenes brethren working hard to put the being organized in these Unity games. Okay. Oh yes, we don't forget the socializing with our food, and we call it adobo. If you everybody familiar with adobo, it was put together by our brethren from Charlotte. Okay, so at least we showed some and very nice pictures that we can talk about, and all those people, all those brethren who put their hands together are amazing. I really would like to recognize them for their help. Thank you so much. Now we go forward to that questions that we put together that we surely would like to know more about it. Okay, for the first questions, not really very hard, but what kind of preparation did you go through leading up to the activity? Maybe we'll call Sister Marta.
Um, I really help man the CWS activities. So the preparations, first of all, was getting the hotel to get there on time. So I left Sunday so that I could be there bright and early on Monday. Preparation was getting on site at the Riser facility at 6 a.m. on Monday morning, meeting other CWS officers so that we could get all of the supplies and things that we were going to need for the children in place. And everybody was willing to participate, so it didn't take us long to get everything organized.
Okay, so we saw already the unity there with the children as young as their CWS means the Children's Worship Service children. So
Yes.
to have that. How about the Sister Priscilla? How did you prepare, or what kind of preparation did you do?
Well, we plan on getting the hotel rental car and hotel and time also, that we make sure that we made it there on time.
I see how preparation with both congregation and everyone is there. And also, how far did you travel to go to that Unity Games facility? Let's
It's
go with
about,
Sister Priscilla.
it's about almost 7 hours, sister, like 490 miles away from, from
The
here to
facility.
North Carolina.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
sister.
So, and how about Sister Barda? I know you're around the corner, but still, because you
Yes.
said about the preparation,
Yes. From Raleigh to Bermuda Run was approximately 2 hours.
2 hours also from Raleigh. Well, I did figure it out. It's still more than an hour, but it's the same feeling that we have, the happiness. Remember
Yeah.
that happiness that while we're preparing. So let's say, what was your role, and what did you make it? How did you make it happen? What is your role during the Unity Games? Because we're speaking about the behind the scenes. So our brethren that who are watching will know the what happened behind the scene. We know we have a perfect Unity games with players, but it came up to our mind. Let's do a recognition for uh, our brethren behind the scenes. So with Sister Priscilla, what was your role?
My role was to guide the brethren in using the facility.
Okay, and how about Sister Marta?
My role was to help the other CWS teachers and officers come up with games and teams so that we could take the children, and there were actually 77 that registered, so that they would be able to enjoy their activities. So the preparation was just, meeting with the chats, coming up with games. And I have to say kudos to Brother Marco Magno from High Point, along with other brethren, because he really did do a lot of work as far as putting the sheet together. So there was a lot of preparation, just getting the kids' names, their contact information, parents' phone numbers, and all of that together.
Yes, with Sister Priscilla, beside the role I mean, what you said, the guiding of the brethren. What else did you, your role there?
To watch, make sure that they're safe where they're playing. And, some brethren asking where is the restroom, show it to them where is the medic room,
Yes.
and to keep eye on them that make sure they're okay.
See, that's what I'm talking about behind the scenes, right? We don't know
Uh,
who we will be approaching, but since they're just around there, like Sister Priscilla and Sister Marda, see, I have to put my hands together on both of you.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Sorry, if that is that the first time that you have when you participated, like the role that you had, is that the first time in the Unity Games, or this is your second time? Can you elaborate on that, please?
Actually, in action, this is for first time, sister. Before we just visiting and turn around because the distance, but we keep going to participate.
Yes,
Yes, and to have fun also.
yes, and actually, because this time before we always go to Virginia area, but this time you went to our place here in North Carolina. Is that correct, Sister Priscilla?
Yes, sister,
Yeah.
it's much closer.
Okay. And how about Sister Marda? Is this your first time to participate in like helping out in
Yes.
the
Yes,
program?
normally I would just be a spectator, but this time because it was in North Carolina, the district really wanted for the CWS officers in the North Carolina region to kind of like take the lead on this, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So yes, I'm glad that I was able to help.
Oh yes, that's really awesome that we saw you there and Sister Priscilla with your role in helping out in the success of the Unity Games. And there's another question that Brother Andrew will ask you.
Sister Marta to answer first, and then Sister Pressy. Are there challenges that came your way before and after performing your task? Please give specifics and how did you overcome them?
I don't really know if it was much of a challenge. When I think about as far as me getting there, no. As far as setting up everything, um, I know just a little bit. It wasn't a big deal, but Brother Marco was trying to make sure that the speaker was working properly so that if we needed to say something to the children, they would be able to hear us. This wasn't really a big challenge. It was kind of like a funny challenge. We did have the children broken into groups, but at one point we had to put the list down and just say, just go for it. So it was a bit of a challenge having more people on teams than we expected, but everything worked out.
I hope you didn't mind. I was one of those who created extra people on your teams by recruiting children to join. So.
That's okay, Brother Andrew. They all had fun.
How about you, Sister Pressy?
It's not really having a hard time to where we're going, but we just looking forward to have fun and to relax also and meet other brethren that we miss. The family of the Wayne family, Sister Minda. That's why we're looking forward also to, we miss them so much.
Oh, we miss all of you also, Paul, and we're so glad to see you at events like this. Our next question is, in your own words, Sister Marta, then Sister Pressy, how did it help you in your faith and motivate you to participate more in these kind of activities, especially in the future?
Brother Andrew, because this was my first time really taking a hands-on approach, and I wondered whether or not I would have enough help, Brother Marco and I, but God always makes sure that everything falls into place. So though it was two of us, then there were other officers that came, there were parents there. I mean, God will always make a way. If you just say, God, please allow us to have the help that we need, let the children have fun. And it happened that way. And all of the children had fun, all of them. It was very successful.
Sister Pressy, how about you? What kind of motivation and how did it help strengthen your faith?
To continue trust God, brother, and be prayerful, fulfill his duty to us as his children, and love what we do inside the church.
That sounds great. I hope everybody felt the way both of you did. And I hope we have more and more people coming to our Unity Games and other events. Sister Marta and Sister Pressy, how did these tasks assigned to you build your confidence and your trust in God?
I'll answer first. My confidence with, when you're inside the children's worship service, you only have a minimum amount of children. But at the Unity Games, like I said, we had 77 children registered. So when I saw how organized things were, my confidence was built because I knew that we were going to be able to do everything in accordance to the will of God, to follow all the rules and regulations set forth by our district. So I'm going to say, because of all the organization and things of that nature, it really made everything easier, and just the brotherhood.
Excellent. How about you, Sister Pressy?
For me, brother, is continue to listen and be united with our local congregation, what we need to do, the plans, and encouragement to the brethren that we come up to travel that far. It's not really far, but to be united with our district.
Very inspirational. Sister Marta and Sister Pressy, what inspired you the most while performing your assigned task? Many good
What
answers.
inspired me the most, Brother Andrew, is just seeing how excited the children were and how they were all playing together in a very loving manner, and the excitement, even though we didn't have any prizes or trophies for them, it was just children playing. And that really uplifted me.
That's great. And I saw children that I get to teach every so often in Fayetteville who came over and they wanted to play some games. So we set up some improvisational games for them, and they were smiling and laughing and then getting along with other children from other local congregations. It was great. Sister Pressy.
For me, brother, inspired me to fulfill my duty. Even it's not, it's not just.
That's okay. Take a minute, reflect. It's okay. So you were very, very inspired, and your trust in our Almighty God was built up. No, that's fantastic. Let me ask you this, Sister Marta and then Sister Pressy. If someone asks you in the future, should I come to an event like this? What would you tell them?
Yes,
Absolutely.
brother.
Absolutely. Yes.
Excellent. So I hope everybody heeds your advice. And I also witnessed an oath of sportsmanship. Did you see that, Sister Marta? And what did that make? What did you feel about that?
I definitely saw that with the children, because a lot of the games that we had, they had to either pass a noodle over to another kid, or it was a lot of contact sports, and nobody got mad at one another. They were all excited. So there was the love for the brotherhood throughout. Yes, I saw that, and thank God for that.
That's amazing. That's a great blessing. How about you, Sister Pressy? What about the oath of sportsmanship, and what did you see reflected because of that? When you were watching, I saw you watching the basketball games and making sure everybody was safe, and some of the volleyball games. What did you see in the way the athletes played?
they are excited and inspire me to. I hope one of my children can play like that too, but they're not in sports.
Oh, that's okay. Not all of us are gifted athletes. Some of us might be able to run but lack coordination. Some of us might be coordinated and not be that fast at running, but we all have fun playing sports together in the Church of Christ.
Yes, brother.
Sister Lucy, what do you think we can discuss next?
Yes, actually, I'm listening intently to the sharing of our both sisters, and that really uplifted me. And I cannot. That's why I have this topic to have a kudos to all behind the scenes, the photographers, and all the one that helped in the making it organized, and the organizers. I have to shake clap hands to them. So it was really a good activity that was approved by the church administration, and the fun and brotherhood. I saw it in my eyes also. So we will call you back later as we talk about the CFO, or we read some comments first from the YouTube. Brother Andrew?
First of all, Brother Andrew Taaka from our district staff has says hello to Brother Doug Christian, uh, who is now down in Huntsville, and some other ministers and resident workers are chiming in with a lot of other brethren, a lot of kindness, a lot of happy to see other brethren they've not seen in a while. Brother Jeremy Pizarro has a lot of comments in the chat, as so do Brother Christopher Sumagot has some comments in the chat, and a lot of other brethren. Everybody was so excited to see each other and so excited by the Unity Games.
Yes, thank you so much for all the one that who are in the live chat, and we really acknowledge your presence, and thank you so much for everyone who are there in the live chat. Now we go forward to the CFO in action that will be discussed by Brother Andrew, while our tech will be playing all the slides.
We're looking forward to seeing the slides that are
CFO
about to be displayed.
in action.
And we're looking forward to seeing some slides on the Charlotte firefighting and the Columbia Police Appreciation Day. Here we go. We are.
That's from Columbia, the GWS.
We see our Columbia group worship service showing appreciation to the police officers and their hard work, and giving them recognition and even some gifts to show our kindness and our appreciation for how our police officers work so hard day and night to protect us, to keep us safe, and to keep order in our society. We're very thankful for the police and all they do for all of us.
Okay, that's another one for local congregation of Charlotte.
Here I see Charlotte. I see Brother Melvin, and he's the assigned minister there, and he's showing appreciation for the firefighters along with other brethren from Charlotte for all they do, how they rescue those in need, how they keep buildings from burning down or put out the fires if those do, and even some gifts are being given. And there's some brethren standing next to a fire engine showing their appreciation for all that the firefighters do. A lot of fun, a lot of fellowship involved. And it looks like they're learning from the firefighters what they do in a fire station, how to keep safe, and about fire safety, and about what firefighters do. Very good for our children to make our children aware of what firefighters do for each and every one of us. And the brethren showing how much they appreciate the everyday effort, the grit and determination of our firefighters, and how they keep us safe, and how kind and altruistic they are for all of us. Now, we also have some upcoming activities that I would like to mention for our Christian family organizations, one of which is the upcoming Pasugo, or God's Message Quiz. And I hope we will see all of you in your respective local congregations taking part in these activities. Sister Lucy?
Yes, thank you so much, Brother Andrew. those are awesome pictures or photos that we showed, and thank you so much for all the congregations that were shown. And please, the other congregations, please do send some of your pictures so you'll be featured also in our CFO in action. Okay, thank you so much, and we will head to the hashtag winners. Okay, Brother Tech, can you play the hashtag winners? There you go. This is the hashtag challenge result from June 1st, 2024. The fifth place is Newport News. Fourth place is Huntsville, Alabama, Sister Presley. Third place is Charlotte, North Carolina. Congratulations.
Mr. Lucy.
And second place is Norfolk. Okay, heading on. Norfolk congregation. And the first place is Raleigh, North Carolina. Congratulations.
Mr. Marta.
That's good, Mr. Marta. Yes, that's what that's heading out there. And of course, please also always use your hashtag so it will be counted, and we count all the one in the local congregation with all the GWS or the extensions. So we use that as we count on. So yes, is that exciting the show we have? And again, we can again go forward to the YouTube's Brother Andrew. If there's some comments about our topic for today.
Yes, Sister Christine says, we love unity games. We love CFO. We love INC giving. People of God should always continue to please him. Go High Point. She's a sister from High Point. She's full of enthusiasm. Sister Hannah-Laura Blando from Norfolk says, yay! Sister Tess Swiger from Huntsville says, greetings, everyone. Brother Andrew Taaka says, congratulations to all the winners, Paul. God bless the contestants for our Pasugo quiz. And Sister Alana Taka says, greetings to all our ministers, workers, and families of the District of Virginia. And there's many, many more comments, Paul.
Yes, thank you so much, Brother Andrew. You know, we're on the time that we have to greet everyone. And thank you so much. Sister Marta, do you have a quick shout out or greetings?
Yes. Shout out to my resident worker, Brother Jeremy, and his wife, Sister Nikki, to all of the brethren and officers in the local congregation of Raleigh. Keep up the good work. We're winners.
Okay, Sister Priscilla, your quick shout out or greetings.
Hello for Huntsville, Alabama, our resident worker, Brother Isaiah and his wife, Sister Jam, and all the brethren in our local congregation.
Yes, thank you so much to our special guest, Sister Priscilla Jackson and Sister Marta Demnan. Thank you so much for your time. And we're heading out, but we have to thank our beloved church administration, Brother Andrewin.
Maraming salamat po, or thank you so very much to Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our beloved executive minister, to Brother Angelo Aranio V. Manalo, our CFO coordinator, CEBSI CEO and president, and thank you for all our listeners today. Sister Lucy.
Yes, thank you so much. We have fun. Hope you did also. And that's all the time we have. We have fun with us and inspired. Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon and weekend. See you again.